And we are starting the stream. My name is Pebble. I'm a video game streamer. And today we will be streaming a video game. That makes sense, right? Because that's what you do. That's what you do. Today's game is a game we played yesterday. Because we're feeling it with this game. I am feeling it. That is true. I really like this game quite a lot. I think it's really fun. I love when I finished playing. Excuse me. When I finished playing it yesterday, I felt like, and even though I do feel like this with most things I experience, especially video game wise, because I only play good games for the most part, for the most part. But well, let's put it this way: I only can continue with games that I like. If I play a game and I don't like it, I give it another chance, but not on stream. Ladies and gentlemen, today's game, we kind of figured this game was good right away. I did play it off stream. Did I play it off stream? I'm trying to think. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I think no, you know what I did? I read the instructions off stream. And then I looked at it and I was kind of like, all right, we'll give this a chance. And we played it yesterday. And guess what? It was really fun. I had a really good time with it. So we're going to continue playing this game. And today is, I think you're going to like it. And today we're going to play in the barracks, and I'm gonna go back to the commander because I really do think he's a great character. We played yesterday a little bit. I played offline as well, and I played Niza. I played some Tantalus. He's fun. Look at him. Doesn't he look like a party? So we're gonna go with the commander. We're gonna have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Achilles Survivor. A name that for some reason I struggle to remember. I don't know why. And another thing we figured out yesterday, and I think this is gonna be, this is gonna make me feel better, is that I believe the camera should go down here, and throughout the entire game, that's where the camera is going to be now. And I think what we realized was we could either move the camera around a bunch, which I don't like doing in a stream, because then I have to remember, you know? And unfortunately, it is hard to remember, like, remember to move it back before you go. Like, here's what I used to do during intros. I used to do this during intros. Hey everybody, I know I'm not pretty looking, but at least you could talk and I'm a real person. Anyway, so, and then I would do this and I would put this on full. Then I would play the game and forget that my face was on full. So we had to stop doing that. We are ready to go. Let's play the game. Let's have some fun. The camera should be in the right place now. Triple check that shit, bro. I don't want to fucking have problems. Okay, let's go. This is our character. And here we go. Oh, we do have... Okay. I want to try to upgrade all my stuff so that when I want to upgrade to the point where I want to level up my XP, because I think that helps the overall character, and I just want my character to be stronger. And I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the stream. I'm kidding. I hope I don't. But I'm going to try to like level up my like everything so that when I move to the next because this is only going to be a 20-minute run. Like, these runs are about 20 minutes, which is actually quite long. Which is why I told people, if you're gonna, like, if you're a real gamer, this is what you're doing. You're playing like 20-minute runs. Look, I don't have a Look, I'm gonna just say this. I chose this life. I don't have a family. I don't talk to my family. I just don't. I like being alone. I'm a loner. I don't recommend this to everybody. It's a lonely life, but I get power from the loneliness. You'll never understand it. Who knows, maybe in 5 years I'll die from loneliness, but like, I'm not feeling lonely. I feel strong and strong by it. Not a lot of people can walk this walk. The flip side of it that's good is that I have a lot of time to do stuff like this, play video games, because this is kind of what I do. Most people, they have to fight for the time that I have to play games. Let's get back to it. Increase the chance of getting better rewards. Increases the chance of avoiding attacks. Increase mental health. Maximum health. Increases damage inflicted by melee. Yeah. See what I mean? This game is so fun. I'm still wondering when this thing is going to be activated. This thing right here. What does that thing do? I don't know. Doesn't seem to do anything really. I gotta find the oh, I think I found it. The treasure. See, I like when those things get made faster. I don't like when I have to sit and wait for that thing. Alright, we're doing good here. We're having some fun. Sometimes it's good to slow things down. All we got to do here, if I can remind people what we're doing, is we're trying to make it to 20 minutes. So the timer is obviously up above our heads here. Or on the top, rather. Sorry. Top of the screen. And that's where you can see we have 16 to 30, whatever. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it to 20 minutes. And that's what you do. You just keep playing this game 20 minutes at a time. If you can make it that far, and then you upgrade and you get character gets stronger and the game just gets better. But every time you do it, you do start, like right now we're still at the beginning really. Like we haven't really done anything special yet. But we're doing good, believe it or not. We're doing good. Oh, yeah. Look at the hordes of enemies. Oh my god. That's really good that those things build fast. That was a smart move. And the structures are good too. Not only do they build fast, but they're good structures. Okay, we're leveling up, thankfully. Throw a ridiculous amount of poison claws. Throws fiery axes at the nearest enemy. Heavy axe strikes, cleaving enemies in front. Launches dangerous spikes at the closest enemy. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. It's not long enough, though. It's pretty good, though. Okay. And that's the thing that's cool about these games too, is like obviously my experience is different every time I play it, and that's why these games rock. Like this is really cool actually. Because you know when you play a game where it's a story and you're like, it's a great story, but the one thing that's always on my mind, because this is the kind of person I am, it's like I did it. That's what my mind thinks. My mind thinks, oh, we just played this. Like, if we play this again, it's going to be the same guy coming. And that's cool, because you'll know when to hit him and when to shoot him. But, like, these games are great for that reason, that the runs are different every time. And it started with... oh, I'm all excited, and my brain's just not there yet. But I was going to go off on a tangent, but it's okay. But there was a game that... my mind isn't coming to... Oh, Hades. That's what it was. Hades, something about Hades. Anyway, anybody who knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. There's a game called Hades, something about Hades, where you're basically getting new weapons every time, and that affects your run. And it seems like the enemies are different every time as well. And that's what those kind of games are special. Let's go. Oh, we got to choose something. Power overload. Power damage. Increases damage inflicted by power. Increases damage inflicted by power. I love that thing. Oh. Hermes Blessing or Mermidian stamina increases the amount of strikes and striking speed. Ooh, I like that. Or increases striking speed and cooldown speed. Ooh. Because that thing, if I could get that thing going more steady, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that, nice and fast. I love that. I love that. Striking speed, luck. Critical hit chance, structured durability. Yeah, let's go with structured durability. Oh, that hurts so bad. Actually, I feel like I honestly feel I can't believe we're still alive. Just because I've played this game, like, I've had at least 4 or 5 runs of this now. And I can't believe I'm just throwing like one thing and one axe thing and I'm still alive. It's noticeably not that, yeah. I need a better collection range as well, yeah. Uh-oh. My God. I don't know that we can go that way. I don't think we can go that way. I still can't believe we're alive still. Like, this is the worst weapon. There's nothing... You know what I would like? I would like the things that circle you. Those things are good. I haven't gotten that option. Oh my God. There we go. That'll help us. Heals us. Here we go. So we need. Alright, I'm seeing a little bit something here. I'm seeing something here. I think the problem is I'm running, and then when I need to face... I need to face them to, like, damage them. You know what I mean? Because the weapons are coming from the... from where I'm facing. So, if I'm running, and all my damage is getting done in front of me, that's not really good. So I need to kind of, what, go backwards? I don't know. All right, let's focus on the comp damage. Excuse me. Cooldown speed's good. Let's head to the rift. We'll do this is a good one. That's very good. Alright, here we go. Tomahawk throws the axe to random location, dealing area damage to the impact point. Increases power effect size. Do that. New power. Let's see. Haha. Sharp fangs erupt from the ground behind me. Summon this behind me. That sounds good. Summon the specter of a mythical giant who crushes enemies. It looks cool, but I don't know. I've done it. The sword's specters mark random enemies and then fall upon them with force. Okay, so that's 7-second cooldown. I like this thing, but it's 11 seconds. Let's go with the 7-second one. Look at us! Okay. Let's go this way. We're going to the basement. This is what we want, XP gain. I mean, look, I'm with you. Like, I definitely think we need to move faster, but at the same time, yeah. I chose the damage thing more to receive less damage. By additional work improvements, this is good. This is I don't think I've seen this one yet. By additional improvements after each purchase, the workshop's cooldown. I like that. The cooldown time increases. I like it. That's very good. Very, very good. And I just bought my first heal. Exchange gold for materials needed to upgrade favors. Yes. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just losing so much right here. But we still have, like... I'm sort of looking at the end game here. The end game. We got 4 minutes and 31 seconds. We're doing good. That's a bad idea to go that way. Okay, there's a rift up here. Let's go see the rift. Oh, wow. Okay, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, we can't go that way either. Alright, this could be bad. This could be bad. There you go. More strikes. Increase amount of strikes. Plus 100%, but reduce cooldown speed. That sounds really good, though. A third row of projectiles appears behind the survivor. That's good, too. Do that. Cooldown speed, critical damage. See that? That shows you we do have some strength here. That we could just stand there like that and do that kind of damage is good. Alright, we gotta go back this way though. Fuck you, man. Oh yeah. Power cooldown speed. Critical damage. Damage 10%. Raise power by 1. Cooldown speed. Let's go with damage. Support. I always like this one. It's a good one. We have a minute. We only have a minute and 20 to. We're doing great. We only have 27 seconds. That's all we gotta do. We got 20 seconds, 21 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Oh my god. Yes, exchange obols for materials. No, we don't need exchange. We need the obols for when we finish this. So we can upgrade our characters, so no. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they're giving me an extra 2 minutes. Wait. Look at this. I had to get up there somehow. Right here. Oh my god. Yeah, I think our movement speed, right? A little bit more. Come on. Three more. There we go. Dude, that was really, really well done. I'd honestly, that goes to show you how much better I am at this game. I'm so good, I don't even know I'm good. That's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time seeing this game, Achilles Survivor. Are we sponsored to say that it's a great... No, it's just a great game. Now, what I'm learning is to try to max things out is a smart way to go. So I'm going to see if I can max some shit out. I don't think I can max these guys out, though. Alright, so let's... The amount of stone you start with. The gold that you start with. Your strength. Your movement. Getting better rewards. Precise and deadly. I like this one. And I like that one. And I don't think I have enough to get anything else. That was good. We're doing good. Let's see. As far as this goes, yeah, I like what we're doing here. And then, precise commander, critical hits. Okay. Permanent boost for all commanders. Permanent boost, maximum health, structure, vulnerability time. All right. There's a lot to this game, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just scratching the surface of it. That was one run. It's been 40 minutes. Let's play again. It's so fun. I would say let's do barracks again, except this time pick a different character. It is easy level because I need it to be easy. We can either pick this guy. I love that guy for some reason. Or this guy. Who has weak shooting damage, but good critical hit and good dodge. I do like this character, though. So we're going to play this character on this map. And this game is just like... I'm impressed by it. I'm surprised by it. I'm overwhelmed in a good way. Overwhelmingly happy, I should say. Not overwhelmed. I shouldn't say that. Oh, there it is. This is the one I like. Wait. Ram your enemies with shields that increase movement speed and armor. The more shields, the better bonus. I like that one, and I haven't done that one yet. New power, summon a titanic blade. We've done that one. It goes around. It's a cool one. Sharp fangs erupt from the ground behind the survivor, but it's behind. You got to think about that. Deadly blades whirl around. We've done that one. It's fun. Let's do this one. We've never done this one before. I like that a lot. That's very cool. Let's power that up. Although I like the idea of movement speed. I do like that. I do like movement speed. But we should really try to, yeah, power that up. Ooh, critical damage. That's nice. Yeah. Look, there's guys fighting there, guys. That's what this thing does. This Mithrin thing. I get it now. I was wondering what the fuck it did. I didn't get it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't understand it. I was like, what does this thing do? Because I thought it was going to move. I thought it was going to run around. That big horse thing was going to run around. I was like, wow. And it didn't do that. It didn't do that. But that's what it does. It creates, like, fighters. That's super cool. Critical damage of hits. Structure durability is good too, but let's go with critical damage with hits. Yeah. You know what? I actually have a question in this game. Achilles. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking. Achilles Survival. In the game Achilles Survival, as far as status strength, what is status strength? It says it is a stat that increases the damage and effectiveness of status effects applied to enemies, such as poisons, fires, or... Well, that's good for us. That's kind of what we need, right? So we should probably keep that going. Or should we go with this rare structure, 8 seconds, da-da-da? Let's do this one. You know why? Because when they give you, I've always learned this in these games, and we said this yesterday too, if they give you the choice between a common or uncommon or rare or epic, you take the one that's the highest. Almost always. Okay, new power. Yeah, let's do that. See what I mean? Go with the rare one. Nice. Size matters. Adds fire effect to the power. I'm gonna go with fire because that thing moving around, these shields. I mean, I like power. Power is good, but for this, fire seems like it would be good. Like, check this out now. Let's see what that looks like. See what I mean? It's got flames on them now. I love this thing. Love this. That's so great. Shooting damage increases damage inflicted by shooting powers. This is good. I like this one. It's a good run. Heavy hitter, patience pays off, status strength. I like this one because you can sort of run into enemies. Like the whole, like everything kind of surrounds you, and your job is to kind of, it's not so much avoidance as much as it is like stay away from very large crowds, I guess would be the thing. Okay. Heavy hitter. Buy additional improvements after each purchase. The workshop's cooldown time increases. Build 100 structures. Love it. Oh, a magical harp that automatically collects all scattered experience. That's very cool. That's very cool. Look at all these dogs. Jeez. Those are the tough ones because they run at you. And you're like, hey, he's running at me. Why is he running? Alright. That was satisfying. Just steamrolling that entire group of individuals. Okay. Blade, miniature axe. Throws axes at the nearest enemy. Throws a shield. Oh, I love this one. I really like this one a lot. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, man. Look at that. I think movement speed. Let's do movement speed, right? That really helps. Construction speed. As much as I love it, I don't know that this is the time for that. But I do like construction speed. It's so nice when it's like, when it builds fast like that. But we're gonna go with, we should go with that though. Pick the ones that are like, you know, they're the ones that are the highest valued ones. We have to survive for another eight minutes here. XP gain or movement speed 9%. I mean, we're already pretty fast. I think that's the key to our success here, is that we're moving so fast. However, that's mythic. See what I'm saying? Like, epic, mythic, which one is better? For me, mythic has to be higher than epic. Because epic is like, man, that's mega. Like, even if you said mega, I'd be like, okay, mega might be a little bit above epic. But then if like you're just throwing words at me and you're telling me to make a like tell me what you think it's worth, I'd be like, mega's probably worth more than epic, but they're close. But when you throw mythic up there, you're talking about mythology, and that is unbeatable. It feels like mythical. Or if somebody said like fantastical, I'd be like, okay, fantastical has to be above mythical or somewhere in there, because now you're talking about infinity, aren't you, at that point? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. I want to collect all this stuff here. Minutes. All right. Swift Builder. Empowered projectiles. Keep up the doom. precise and deadly. I'm gonna go with precise and deadly. I think that's a real. I've noticed those things. I've noticed that those things really help. Look, see how much that thing really does help. I love that. The flying shield thing is so cool. Also importantly, also almost more importantly, it looks cool. I want to see the coolness. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about like video games. It's like back in the day, people would play like these games called Dungeons and Dragons, and they would have to imagine everything. They'd be like, "I'm a big troll, but I will not let you through." And then they would have to act like they were the troll, and they would come up with these powers, and it was very imaginative. The problem is, you couldn't see it. Now you can. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, it's good. I'm doing great. I love it. Look at that. Oh. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, ho, hee hee. Yes, raise the power. Well, it's between the shields. I would say let's go, let's do this one a little bit. Yeah. Power Overlord. We got 5 minutes. We're doing good. It's a good run. Like, I feel like less panicked than I was. Like, the last one, I was a little bit more, like, on my toes. This one's a little bit better. I've never really run into any bad, like right now I feel a little cornered, but I'm able to get out of it pretty easily. Whereas the last run, I felt cornered a lot. I felt like I had to run away a lot. This one, doing good. Whoa. Yeah, let's raise our power. Oh, dude, what power? Look at that power. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. A series of strikes. Increase amount of strikes. Plus 50% and power damage. Plus 15%. 50% power and damage. Tears disappear after second contact with the enemy instead of first. Not even really sure what that means. Shoots out golden projectiles. Disappear after second contact with... Okay. This is the one. I died! That was so fun. Dude, that was really fun. That was really, really fun. This game is super fun, man. It happens quick, too. It's like, I like it, because you don't really, it's like you only need to do a couple runs or a few runs to have a successful stream. And the better we get at the runs, and the better we get our character with favors, the higher we get our character, then the next time we play, it's like you only need to really see a couple runs. This is fun. All right, let's see. Unfortunately, not much upgrading this time. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of upgrading this time. Breed of Rogue. So this is for the individual characters. As far as, let's see. There you go. This has been great, by the way. This structures have gotten a lot better. So we need 25 for any of this stuff. So let's go. Swift Builder, that's been great. Increases structure speed has been really helpful. Let's do one more time on that one. That's been really good. The fact that you can build them quicker has been great, man. Because I remember having to stand there and just be like, build! You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, because we're playing all week, and this is our second time playing this game, that's the stream. That was freaking awesome. And to be fair, we did get started kind of later tonight. I'm back on my feet. I'm back on my feet as far as I don't have to work on the weekends for the next foreseeable future, and that's good. It's also, I'm also, believe me, I'm already like, gotta get work. I'm already, trust me, man. It's part of me. Like, I don't want to fucking fall behind financially. So we are already looking for work, but, it's still nice to be able to sleep a little bit more, which we took advantage of that. I think anybody would be honest if they tell you, like, the first thing you do when you quit a job is you sleep in for the first week. Like, I've just been sleeping like crazy. But in all fairness, I really don't need to do that. Because I'm always off on the week. I've always had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off. So I could always sleep in. Even Friday, technically, I didn't work till 4:30 p.m., so I could always sort of sleep in. So, but mentally, your brain is like, I want to rest. And it's been great. But I expect us to stream a little bit earlier tomorrow, because I want to really, like, get into this, sink my teeth into these games. I'm in a great place right now where I've got a Steam Deck. I've got, speaking of the Steam Deck, here's my Steam Deck. This is such a great little deck. I love it. It's my little decky-do. I talk to it. I go, are you my little decky-do? And it's really, really gay. And a lot of people, that's why people like me. That's why the gay community loves me, because I'm very gay-friendly. Okay? I'm doing anything I can to get views. Please, gay people. God damn it. But all seriousness, folks. This is the Steam Deck here. This is a new edition, by the way. This is what's exciting about putting new games in, is that Achilles Survivor is more interesting to me than Arc Raiders. And I'm not saying that to seem... It seems there's a lot of things you might think right now when I say that. But what I really feel like is Arc Raiders is this game that's like... It's okay. All right? I think it's a very high concept game. But I prefer putting my time into Ark Survivor right now. At least right now. Now, I think we should definitely at some point get into Arc Raiders. We should do a stream of it. Again, maybe we'll do it tomorrow or something. It's one of those games that is so difficult to play. And it's so hard to kill the enemies. And once they nail you, you're kind of fucked and you can't do shit, that it makes me not want to play the game as much. I'll be honest. Like, Arc Raiders is actually almost too hard. And the fact that, and this has only happened to me a couple times, but the fact that people play with you, so people could just decide to kill you and raid you, and that's part of the game. But because I have so much trouble already with shooting things, like, now I have to get into a war with people. It's just not my favorite game. It is a good game. I think it's a good game. I will never call it a great game. Or let's say this. I won't call Arc Raiders a great game until it is truly great to me. To me, the game has a lot of potential, but if I can't unlock your potential, then how good are you really? And maybe I'm just a guy that's just not good enough at games, or I'm not good enough at that game. Hey, it happened to me with Balatro. Balatro, I can't get to a certain point in that game, and it's depressing, so I can't play that game. I mean, I'm not like going on strike in the streets, like, no more Balatro. Like, I will probably play the game again at some point, but like, why bother if it's that fucking hard? And we've got a lot of great games here, man. We got to finish the Expedition 33 game. We got to continue on with First Berserker Kazan at some point. We just started Kane and Lynch 2, which is great. That game will go fast, though. That game will go fast. We got this puzzle game called Her Trees, which is a mellow game. We just bought recently Planet of Lana 2. Come on, guys. Space Marine 2? What? So yeah, there's a lot of games here. I'm thinking Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be something that we either play like right now, or maybe we do like a Mario thing or something. I'm not sure, but we're not done streaming. We're going to do like one more big stream today, possibly two, probably just one. I also got a new roommate, and I don't want to be like... So before we got this new roommate, I was kind of streaming till like 12. It was fun. And sometimes I'd stream till like 1. And that was crazy. But now that we have a roommate, we do have to be respectful. So I like to shut things down around 10 p.m. No more streaming after 10. And so that's fair. That's very fair to people. Because if you don't want them to be loud, you shouldn't be loud yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the final part of the stream here. This is what I like to do here. Thank you. Let's shut that down. My name is Van Pebble, and this is my social media / everything. And I've been having conversations with streamers lately. This one streamer that was really kind enough, I think his name is Box or something, Box something, I don't know, guys. I don't know his name. But he's a really, really nice guy, because so there was a person named Smith Gamer 1111, and he said to me, "You know what? I like you." And I was like, "Let me say the story, and then I'll do my advertisements." So he goes, "I like you, Smith Gamer." He goes, "I think you're good at this, like, but you don't have, do you need help? Like, what?" And a lot of people do this to me, and I'm like, look, I'm flattered that you care enough to want to help me, but my goal is just, my focus is just to put up really good stuff that I like, that I think is good, and then build a cult following, and then get a following out of that. Eventually we'll get money from it. But I'm not really trying to, like, what these guys are doing, and I'm getting more of them, which means people like my stuff. It's not a bad thing, but people are basically saying like, "Hey man, like, I can help you get people to watch, you know?" And so one person was like, "There's this big streamer," he goes, "You should talk to him." And I was like, and my thing, here's what I said. I said, "Look, okay," so I got the guy's name, and I started talking to the guy on Discord. And he's a really nice guy, actually, and he does have a lot of viewers. I think it's like 1 million or so. He's got a lot, dude. It's like, it's pretty crazy. And he's like obviously making money off of the thing and successful. So I don't know how successful, because I thought it would be rude to ask him, you know. But I am kind of curious, like, how much money do you make? But it doesn't matter. Like, I don't want the guy to think I'm, because jealousy forms, you know. I don't want to be jealous of people. I want to be happy for people. So I don't really want to know how much money you make. Maybe I would be jealous. Probably not, though. Be happy for it. But anyway. So we're talking to this guy, and then he basically is like, he's the big streamer guy, and we're going back and forth on Discord. We're just texting each other, which is fine. I don't need to talk to people. And the guy was really kind of cool. It was like, do you understand that, like, this is a marketing thing? Like, if you want to be bigger, you actually have to market. And he gave me somebody's name who would help me, like, market. And I'll probably check it out. Like, I think a lot of times what you really have to do, truthfully, is you have to pay money to people to help you get where you're trying to go. And I get it. And I just lost my job, so I'm not, like, really looking to do that right now. But it was great talking to that guy, and a lot of people will do this where they're like, hey, I can help you. And it's like, I try to tell them, like, I really appreciate what I really honestly do. It sounds like you're going like, I appreciate, and I'm not doing that. Like, it's amazing that people care. And that's what I'm really, my ego is filled with in a good way. Like, people like me, you know, like, cause I'm doing this obviously because I have a passion for it and all that bullshit, you know. At the end of the day, you do want to try to do the most you can from something, right? So I would like to be more successful with this. Like, one thing I need to do, and then we will get onto the advertisement portion. I know you guys want me to do advertisements. Yeah, right. One thing I need to do to be affiliated, I'm just going to put it out there. I need 3 people in my chat room. I need 3 people to get in my chat room and chat at the same time. If that happens, I can be affiliated. So I'm going to start putting on Twitter. This is a good way to jump into my advertisement. I have a Twitter page, or X as they call it. I always call it Twitter. And I basically talk about sports. I talk about fun things. It's basically like, it's really there to help get away from the bullshit of life. We're just talking about movies, sports, uplifting things, right? Where if I saw you guys in a train and we were all taking a train together, this is stuff we would talk about. We wouldn't talk about, did you see the war in Iran? I wouldn't talk to you guys about that. I would be like, hey, what's up? How are you? What are you up to? How's your cat? You know what I mean? Literally, that would be our conversation. That's what Twitter is about. It's about, how's your cat? Follow me on Twitter, Van Pebble. That's a good way to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is also on YouTube. We put videos up there, and we hope that people watch them. They do watch them. People are more into, like, the little clips that I do. I did some cool clips. I did a couple funny clips here and there. And that helps people, because I think when they see that, then they go, oh, well, if that's what he's doing, then I want to see the entire stream. But some people might think, well, that's the only thing that was funny on that stream, or that was the only thing that was good, which really, the reason I love video games is everything that you do comes out of the game. The game feeds the performance, if you want to call it that, where you're streaming and then the game is interesting and it's exciting and it inspires you to talk, and then fun things come out of that. It's not always comedy. Sometimes it's just like ideas or things about yourself. It's like, it's great. Streaming is just great. I love streaming, and you can see me stream here on YouTube. That's a good way to keep the ad flowing. So Van Pebble's on YouTube. We've got over 600 videos, guys. It's crazy. We're going to keep that going. This is what I do. But if you'd like to help support it, subscribe to the channel and like the videos. If you'd like to donate money to Van Pebble, this is the elephant in the room that we were just talking about, which is, you know, I am monetized. I'm monetized on Twitter. On Twitch. I'm monetized on Twitch. I wish I was monetized on Twitter. But I'm monetized on Twitch. However, I don't see that money because I'm not affiliated. It's weird, right? Okay, so if you want to help me be affiliated, I need 3 people to get into the chat, all right, and talk at the same time. I might have to set it up where I just get 3 friends at a certain time and they just do that for me so that I can be affiliated, so that I can get some of this money. If you would like to subscribe to Van Pebble, I'm going to start telling people to, yes, please subscribe to my Twitch channel. You know what? It's free. You get a free if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. Use it on me. I could use it. All right, that's as beggy as I'm gonna get. And then this is what I always tell people. I will never beg. After begging you, this is what I always tell people. This is what I tell them. I will I might have to change this, but I will never beg for your money. Please, guys, please. All right. I will never beg for your money. All right. Let's put it this way. I never really. The intention was never to be like, guys, I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like I can say this with confidence, full confidence. You're never gonna get a stream from me where it's a 30-second video, and it's me going, guys, we're done. Guys, it's a heavy heart when like if I do quit or whatever, it's because I die probably, and you're not going to get a heads up on that. And also, this is what I like to do, it's depressing when people go, "This is the last one." Like don't ruin your legacy by putting up. So you're not going to see me on there going, "Guys, I need something to help with money." No. But here's the deal. There are people that, and I was one of these people for a very long time, where I enjoyed giving, and I'm still the same way. I enjoy giving to people. Like if I see somebody that's out there trying, and also especially if they're doing something I like, meaning like we're putting up streams and people can see like, wow, this guy's really doing it. If you want to support me financially, PayPal's the best way to go. I always say you could do it on Twitch, but like I don't see the money right now. I'm still working on that, on being affiliated. I've kind of the key went back in the ignition, and I've restarted that flame has been reignited by some people I've been talking to recently, and so I will try to get affiliated on Twitch, and I'd like to see if we can get that going in a week or so. Like, let's get that going. Like, let's see if I can I'll do my best on that. But, and this is the end of the ad. If you would like to send money to Van Pebble, why can't I get these glasses clean? Maybe the thing is I need better cleaning for my glasses. If you would like to help me get better cleaning for my glasses, you can donate to PayPal. Okay. This is the best way to send money to me. PayPal me at Thomas Paul Vino. That's my real name. At Thomas Paul Vino. No spaces, no capital letters. And we advertise this because I know that, like, and I knew this going in, like, probably you're not going to get a lot of donations at first, but once people do start to get to know who you are and they do like your stuff, and they're, like, amazed, like, sometimes people are amazed at how little people watch my stuff. Like, I get people going, why are you not getting views? It's like, and I love that because, see the energy? It's like they like you. So my thing is, like, we put up something like this until we can find other things, and we say, like, eventually I'd love to sell something so that people can have something to buy, where it's like, hey, this is a Van Pebble back scratcher, you know? That was an idea we did have. My idea, because I do use a back scratcher, and I'm a gamer, and I thought that would be a cool gamer thing to sell, a back scratcher, a Van Pebble back scratcher. And it could be made of like pebbles or stones or something. We could figure out a way to get it made, and we could make it look real nice or whatever. But that's all that's dreaming out loud. For now, if you want to help me, go to PayPal. It's a good way to end this. And type in at Thomas Paul Vino. Send money to at Thomas Paul Vino. No spaces, no capital letters. Thank you. Woo! Jeez. We're feeling good. That was a good stream. That's a fun game. And the next game we will be streaming, I believe we're going to jump into some Red Dead Redemption 2. I think that's a good way to go. And then tomorrow's Friday. We're already at the end of the week, for God's sakes. And then this entire weekend, we'll just game heavy the entire weekend. You're getting an extra 3 days of streaming out of Van Pebble. So I don't know if anyone's noticed that we have slowed down the streaming as far as doing like 2 streams a day instead of doing 4. but that's because we have an extra 3 days to stream now. And it's not that I don't want to burn myself out. It's just that I just quit this job and I'm still like processing it. And my body's way of processing a job quitting is sleeping. It sounds like maybe my body's like, thank you. Cause I mean, it takes a lot to be doing what I was doing. Did take a lot of energy. The streaming, no problem. But the security guard job, it does take a lot, and we're going to jump right back into another job at some point. So right now I'm resting. I'm probably going to start, you don't need to know this, but I'll probably start exercising again, like getting up every day, taking a walk. Maybe we put the vest on, we put a jacket over it so we don't look weird, and we put the bulletproof vest on, has weight on it because it has plates. So maybe that'll give me a little like, give you like exercise with that on. And yeah, we're getting ourselves ready for the springtime and the summer and new job and everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you. But we don't have to talk. Let's sit back a little bit here. That's a good burp. That burp probably sounded worse than it was. Because it had, I like when you have a liquid burp, where it's like, it sounds like, I'm in a good mood. That's going to do it for this stream. We'll see you guys for the next one. The goal, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 will probably do that. Because that'll give us like if we have to finish streaming by 10. It's almost 7:30 p.m. So that'll give me like 2.5 hours, and then stop streaming at 10 p.m. And thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. My name is Van Pebble, and I'm out of here.